Hello friends, this is quick start tutorial for building Elgg plugins and themes. Purpose of this tutorial is to show to new Elgg users that you don't have to be professional programmer to make simple customization on your Elgg website using plugins and themes. So let's get started. Let's build a simple Elgg plugin. Elgg plugins and themes are located in mod directory inside your Elgg installation directory. I will create a new directory for plugin we are building. Plugin and directory will be called Quick Start. Every Elgg plugin have to have at least two files to work. Those files are start.php and manifest.xml. Manifest.xml contains basic information about plugin. The easiest way to create manifest.xml is to copy this file from other plugin folder and then we will change it for our plugin. I will copy manifest.xml from blog directory. Manifest.xml is now in Quick Start plugin folder. I will edit this file using Notepad++ editor. If you don't have good text editor, you can download Notepad++ from any software download website. It's a free software. This manifest.xml file is a copy of blog plugin manifest.xml, so it contains information about blog plugin. To make this manifest.xml usable for Quick Start plugin, I will change only two fields. I will rename plugin to Quick Start and I will change ID to Quick Start also. Save. I don't want to waste time changing these other fields. Most of these fields are self-explanatory. For example, in outer you should put your name when you build plugin. Version is version of plugin. Description, short description of your plugin functionality. Your website. If you want to learn more about manifest.xml, go to official Elgg documentation on elgg.org. As I said before, we need one more file. That is start.php file. We don't have to put any PHP code in start.php yet. Our plugin can work with empty start.php file. Okay, so this is it. This plugin will work. It doesn't do anything yet, but now we can go to Elgg administration plugin page and we can enable this plugin. When you add new plugin to Elgg, it will always be on the end of the list. So here it is, our new plugin, Quick Start. Number 1.9 is information from manifest.xml. It's a blog plugin version that I didn't change because I changed only first two fields of manifest.xml. Also, description of plugin is from blog manifest.xml. If you click on more info, you will find all these information from manifest.xml that are related to blog plugin because I didn't want to waste time changing that. When you build your plugin, you should change all this stuff. Let's activate this plugin. So we built a working plugin. It doesn't do anything yet, but it is a working plugin. Let's add some functionality to this plugin. Before you start changing your website, you have to turn off Elgg caching, otherwise changes you make will not be visible. For this, you need to activate Elgg Developer Tools plugin. Now you have new submenu in sidebar, Develop. Click on Settings, and on this page turn off both Simple Cache and System Cache, and click Save. In this first example, I will show you how to change wording. Let's say, for example, you want your users to write notes instead of blogs, and you want to rename blogs to notes. We will accomplish this by overriding language strings of blog plugin. In Quick Start plugin directory, I will create a new directory called languages. And inside languages directory, I will create English language file. Now we have to find language strings to override, and these strings are in blog plugin language file. As you can see, blog plugin is translated to many languages, but we need English language file. I will open en.php file in Notepad++ editor. Syntax of language file is simple. First part is language string and second part is translation, in this case English translation. I could easily change blogs to notes here, and this will work. Blogs will be renamed to notes. But the problem is, next time when we upgrade Elgg with new version, this language file will be replaced with blog English language files, so we have to change it after every Elgg update. This is why it's much better to put these changes in separate plugin. For demonstration purpose, I will copy only first two strings of this language file. If you want to replace every mention of blogs with notes, you will have to copy more strings. So I'm copying first 4 lines of this file. And now I will paste this in Quick Start language file. I will close PHP array and change blogs to notes. Save file and reload your site to see changes. You can see here that we have notes instead of blogs, and also here we have notes instead of blogs. From this first example, you can see that Elgg is doing a lot of stuff instead of us. We didn't have to write code to tell Elgg to use Quick Start language file instead of blog plugin language file. We just had to put right file in right place for Elgg to use it. I want to show you one more thing related to language strings overriding. Go to Administration's plugin page. As you can see, blog plugin is on top of the list and Quick Start plugin is at bottom of the list. You can change plugin order. One way to change it is by drag and drop. You can also use these buttons like top, up, down and bottom. I will put Quick Start plugin on top of the list by clicking on top. And now when I reload website, Changes are gone, blocks are again blocks. You can see that plugin order is important in Elgg. When you override a language file of plugin, your plugin needs to be on a lower place in this list than plugin you overriding. This is not just case with language overriding. In many other cases, plugin order is important. I will send Quick Start plugin to bottom of this list by clicking on bottom. Let's reload website. And our changes are back. When changing wording and overriding language string, sometimes it's hard to find right string to override. And there is an easier way than searching through language files. In Elgg administration, open Develop Settings and turn on Show Translation Strings. Save. Now you can see translation strings directly on your website. Let's turn it off. Now I'm going to show you how to use Elgg view system to modify your website. Before we start, we need to disable Alborg theme. Elgg themes are also using view system to modify look of website, so it may get confusing for beginners. Open administration plugins. And here deactivate Alborg theme. Reload your website. This is Elgg core theme. We will modify this theme, but our changes will probably work on Alborg theme. If they don't, you can use the same principles to modify Alborg theme. Now go back to administration, open Develop Settings, and enable Wrap Views. Click Save. When you're developing, it's a good idea to turn on Display Fatal PHP Errors, so you can get information about errors in your code. Now what is view? Everything you see on this page belongs to some view. There's top bar view, header view, footer view, sidebar view, and inside these views there's more views. For example, header view contains header logo view, navbar view, and search view. Now let's see how this looks in code. Open your Elgg installation directory. Open views directory. There's different types of views like RSS and JSON, but now we are only interested in HTML views in default folder. Open default folder. Views are divided into subfolders. We need page subfolder. Open default view. Default view contains all views you see on this page. This blue part is header of this page. And here is address of this view. This is address in views default folder. So in default folder there's page folder, in page folder there's elements folder, and in this folder there's header view. Open this view. Header view contains more views. In this example we will modify page elements header logo view. Open header logo view. Header logo view contains code for website text logo. We will modify this view But before that, I want to show you an easier way to find the right view to edit. Since we enabled wrap views in settings of Developer Tools plugin, now we can just right click on a part of the page we want to change and choose Inspect Element. Now every view is wrapped in HTML comments containing name of the view. In this case, it's Page Elements Header Logo view. To override this view, we need to recreate address of this view in our own plugin. I will copy original header logo view and now in Quick Start plugin I need to recreate path to this view. I have to create views directory and default directory inside it, and page directory and elements directory, and then to paste header logo view inside elements directory. Elgg will now use this view instead of original header logo view. Let's reload website. And nothing changed because view in Quick Start plugin is identical to original header logo view. I will now make some changes to header logo view from Quick Start plugin. I will replace H1 tags with H3 tags. Save. And now when I reload website, header logo text should be smaller. And yes, original view is replaced by Page Elements Header Logo view from Quick Start plugin. It's important for you to remember that there could be more than one plugin overriding the same view. And just like with language strings, Elgg will use plugin that is on a lower position in Elgg plugins list. I will now delete everything from header logo view from Quick Start plugin. Save, and now we have just an empty file called header logo. Reload website, and now there is no header text logo. So if you want to remove some element of the page, you just need to find the right view and override it with an empty view. In Quick Start plugin folder, I will create a new folder called Images. And inside this folder, I will post image files for use in this demonstration. In the description of this video, I will post a link for downloading Quick Start plugin so you can also use these images. This is image logo created with cooltext.com online logo creator, and I will put this image logo in header logo view. This is just a simple HTML image link. It contains the link address and the image address. This is address of my local Elgg installation, so to make this work on your website you must replace address. Save and reload. image is in the right place, I just need to push it down a little bit using CSS. CSS code of Elgg website is also divided in view. In default views folder, there's CSS folder. Elgg view is a main CSS file. There's also separate file for different elements and for administration section. Now instead of copying and overriding Elgg CSS view, I will extend this view with new Quick Start CSS view. Remember, this view we are extending is located in default folder in CSS folder, so the name of this view is CSS Elgg. Open Quick Start plugin directory. Open views and default folder. I will create Quick Start folder. This folder is for Quick Start plugin views. With views organized in subfolders, it is easy for plugin developers to extend other plugins. Just like we are extending and overriding Elgg core views, plugin developers could override or extend Quick Start plugin views. In Quick Start folder, I will create css.php file. And in this file, I will add new CSS class. Header image logo class with padding top 10 pixels. Save. With this CSS view, I will extend Elgg core CSS view. For this, I need to edit Quick Start plugin start.php file. This part can look complicated if you don't know PHP. This is why I created simple template. I will copy this template into start.php file. In this code we are registering new event and new function, but if you don't know PHP, it doesn't matter. You can always just copy this code and replace plugin name with your plugin name. In this case, I will replace plugin name with Quick Start. And here also. And now in Elgg extend view, first we enter name of view to extend. We are extending Elgg core CSS view. And then view that will extend this CSS Elgg view. This is our Quick Start CSS view. Save. Now we have to add class to header logo view. Save and reload website. And this is exactly what I wanted. Header image is pushed down 10 pixels. We extended Elgg core CSS view with CSS view from our plugin. The same method can be used for extending any other Elgg view. Let's say you want to add new content in this area here. This area belongs to page element sidebar view. So we will extend this view with new Quick Start plugin view. Open start.php. I will use copy paste instead of typing. We will extend page element sidebar view with quick start blue box view. Blue box view doesn't exist yet, we will create it now. Save. Open quick start views directory. And here create new bluebox.php view. Open this file. And here I will paste HTML code for embedded image. This is image from Quick Start Images. Save and reload website. And now we have this image in our sidebar. Now let's do this one more time for orange image. So we have blue and orange box in sidebar. Now I will show you how to change order of views. Open Start PHP. By assigning lower number to orange box after reloading website, orange box should be on top of blue box. Save. Numbers higher than 500 are for appending views. For prepending views, you should use numbers lower than 500. I will now assign number 400 to orange box. Save and reload. Orange box is now prepended to page element sidebar view. You can also unextend view. For example, I will remove search from header by unextending search view from header view. Reload, and search view is unextended. For the end of this tutorial, I enabled Elgg theme. You can see that all changes we made with Quick Start plugin are here. For exercise, I recommend that you open Elgg theme or any other theme default views folder to explore how Elgg teams are using view overriding to completely change look of Elgg website.